Right, hello everybody, I'm back. I took a little break, so yeah, just trying to figure out how to work this correctly. Only thing I need to do is just promote stream, and that's it, and then we'll be good to go. The game's about, the Man Utd v Everton game is about to kick off in 3 minutes. The lineup is, so it's Pickford, Young, Tarkowski, Branthwaite, and Mykolenko, and then in the midfield is Jack Harrison, James Garner, Gueye, and Dwight McNeil. And then following that, we have. Wait, hang on a second. Do we have desktop audio on for this? I don't even know if we do or not. I hope the stream's working. I think it is, but I don't know. It is. I'm just gonna quickly go and promote it. Copy. And tweet, and I need to go and eat my dinner really quickly. Hello everybody, I'm back. Hang on. Let me just get this working. There we go. Right. I need to eat my dinner, so that's not very helpful. Is it? If I move it back like that, does that help? Oh, that's better. Right. Yes, Man United have given Kobbie Mainoo his first ever start in the Premier League, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we're getting ready to go here at Old Trafford. Unfortunately, Luke isn't here yet, so we're gonna have to start the match. Just me. Oh, don't know what's happened there. Okay, so we're getting ready to start. Erik ten Hag's got his little Peaky Blinders hat on. He's not actually going to be on the touchline because he's got a suspension. And the game's kicked off now, so we are underway at Goodison Park. Kobbie Mainoo wins the header. Now Doucoure is trying to get forward. Contesting possession between Rashford and Mykolenko. There's Dalot, Mainoo. Back to Dalot. Now it's Onana who's on the ball. And Rashford's going to be very interesting to watch tonight. He's been in a very poor run of form recently. And there's Anthony Martial, who's starting over Rasmus Højlund due to injury. McTominay plays a long ball. Now you need to have it away with Rashford. Fernandes. Now McTominay's on the ball. McTominay's still going. And is that a penalty? No, it's not. McTominay's wanting a penalty, but it's not going to get given. How do I know he wants it? Well, he's rolling around like he's been shot, so that's why. Now it's Mainoo plays it to Shaw, who's on his first game back from injury. And, well, United fans were wanting Højlund to be playing as well, because those two would fit very good together, because Shaw can put in some balls into the box for Højlund to score from. It's not happened though, because Højlund is still injured. He will probably be back for the Galatasaray game, which I think is midweek this week. my god! Garnacho's just scored a worldie! Holy moly guacamole! What have I just seen? Wow. That was a special goal right there. The ball comes in from Diogo Dalot. It goes too far. And Alejandro Garnacho scores a generational goal. He does an overhead kick from 15 yards out. And that is phenomenal. The ball is switched by by either Lindelof or Maguire or Luke Shaw. Rashford plays it to Dalot. Dalot tries to get it into the box. It goes too long. And yeah, from about 15 yards out, Alejandro Garnacho does one of the best overhead kicks I've seen in my life. A player like that, a player is lucky to score one of these in his career from anywhere, let alone from 15 yards out. What a goal. And that is exactly what Manchester United needed. An early goal, and they are in the lead at Goodison Park. What a goal. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. And I just need to get the... Is it this one? Hang on a second, I'm just updating the score. Oh no, it's 3. It was 3 minutes. And there we go. 1-0 to Manchester United, and that's why you should never eat while streaming. But I am, because stupid me asked for dinner way too late. Hello to the 2 people that are watching. Apologies for eating my dinner while streaming. Man Utd are 1-0 up against Everton. Alejandro Garnacho has scored one of the most beautiful goals I've seen in my life. It's a beautiful overhead kick from about 15 yards out. The ball comes into the box, and he does an overhead kick. Ball comes in from Dalot. He gets into the top right hand corner. Honestly, and this is me being serious, I've rarely seen a goal like that in my 16 years on this planet. I think Maguire was committed to foul there. I'm still eating my dinner. But yeah, just gonna have a little look to see if I can get Luke on. Luke's my co-host, and he is away at the moment. Ball comes in for Everton because they had a free kick. Centre circle. Ball comes in. Headed clear only as far as just outside the box. Mainoo trying to win the ball, and it's a corner kick in the end for Everton. Jack Harrison contesting the ball with Mainoo there, and gets himself a corner. Yes, I've got ketchup on my hand, on my fingers. That's a bad pass from Lindelof. Maguire hires it clear though. We've got 4 viewers. Hello to the 4 people that are watching. Please don't mind me eating my sausage roll on stream. United are currently 1-0 up against Everton. It was a brilliant goal from Alejandro Garnacho. And, you know, it's actually quite the opposite effect of what normally happens with United. See, I'm a Man United fan, and what normally happens is we go 1-0 down, or it stays 0-0 until like the 80th minute, and then we get a winner late on. That's normally what happens with us, when we win anyway. This is the complete opposite, and that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that we're not going to be able to carry this momentum and get a second goal, get the game secure. And here's a replay of the goal. It is phenomenal. So Marcus Rashford has the ball on the right-hand side. He plays the ball to Diogo Dalot. Dalot plays the ball in. It goes a little bit too far. And then Garnacho goes. And that was giving me Wayne Rooney against Manchester City vibes. It was that good. Honestly. Special goal from a special talent in Garnacho. That is the best goal I've seen from a United player this season so far. Everton on the counter here. Harrison, save from Onana. Well, that's my dinner finished, so now we can just commentate. I'll just go in. Oh, my microphone stands. Had the thing disconnect for a minute. There we go, that's working. Just trying to see if Luke is able to join yet. Yeah, he's still not able to join. So yeah, hello to the 3 people that are watching. I'm watching Manchester United v Everton. And as you can see, United are 1-0 up. A goal from Alejandro Garnacho 3 minutes in, giving them the lead. But yeah, I think it's been quite a 50-50 game so far. Man United have had a couple chances. Everton have had a couple chances. Jack Harrison's had the best chance for Everton, although the shot was saved by Andre Onana. It was a very weak shot. He cut inside, but it was a very comfortable save in the end for Andre Onana. Now it's Alejandro Garnacho just outside the box. He plays it. Now it's Martial. Back to Garnacho. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes plays the ball in. It's cleared by Branthwaite. McTominay was ready to finish that to finish from the cross that was given to him, but he didn't get the ball in the end because Branthwaite got there before he could. And Dalot now has it for United. He gave it back to Onana now. And Onana's just waiting for it to pick out a pass. Now it's Victor Lindelof. Oh, hang on. What I need to do is, I need to switch it the other way. Like that. Here we go. So yeah, 10 minutes in, 11 minutes in now. And it's 1-0 United. I'd say, like I said, it's been quite an even game so far, but if I had to say who's been the better team, obviously United have the goal. Everton have only had one clear-cut chance, and that was a save for Onana. It was a comfortable one. Onana's trying to get the ball up the pitch. He plays it out wide to... Who's that is there? Is that Mainoo? Kobbie Mainoo had it there. And Garnacho now has it. He plays it to Lindelof. Lindelof's trying to find a good passing option. And he plays it out wide. Lovely to Rashford. Rashford's now on it. He's going to try and beat Mykolenko here. He does. And I think that took a deflection. And it did take a deflection. It's a corner kick for United here. And this is where Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof come in handy. And I don't know about Kobbie Mainoo, but maybe he might come in handy as well. It's been a good start from United, and it does deflect slightly off of Mykolenko's foot. So that is a corner kick for United. And Rashford's not too bad himself from these sorts of situations. I see he's dyed his hair again. And they're getting ready for the ball to come in. Ashley Young playing against his old club. A club that he served for almost a decade before he moved to Inter Milan. Ball comes in outside the box. And it's just over there from Diogo Dalot. Was that Luke Shaw or Diogo Dalot that went for that shot? It was Luke Shaw. What happened was the ball came outside the box to Shaw. And he shot and it just went over the bar. He was about 25 yards out. Ball comes to him. First touch. He went for it. Just over the bar. Jordan Pickford goes for it. Realises midway through that it's not going to go in. And he just goes like that. Martial pressing the centre-back, James Tarkowski. Now it's Jordan Pickford trying to get the ball at the pitch. He's trying to find a good passing option. He finds McNeil out wide. No, never mind. It's Mykolenko. McNeil's playing more inside. McNeil tries to get to the ball. He does. He out-physiques Diogo Dalot. Now it's Mykolenko again. Now it's, I think it was it Doucoure that played the ball there? Hang on, who's in the midfield again for Everton today? It's Garner, isn't it? It's Garner, Doucoure, and who's playing as the 8 again? Gueye. So I think that was Gueye actually. Never mind, I apologise. Everton are on the ball right now, trying to get the ball into the box. Ball comes in, headed clear from Harry Maguire. It ends up right back where it actually came from, which was I think across from. Was that? I don't know the squad numbers of the Everton players, so I'm not exactly handy with this, but yeah. Now it's James Garner. He used to play for Manchester United, of course, both he and Ashley Young, going back to the clubs that they used to play for. James Tarkowski, who is starting as centre-back for Everton tonight, is on the ball right now. He grew up a Manchester United fan, of course, was a part of several Burnley teams that beat United, and of course is under his manager Sean Dyche, his old Burnley manager Sean Dyche at Everton. As Everton are now in the ball, Garnacho is trying to win the ball back, and it's all sorts of chaos is going on right now. Gueye now has it. He's trying to get the ball forward. He switches it wide to Mykolenko. Now it's Dwight McNeil. Mykolenko. Now it's Gueye. It's a poor pass though, and in the end Diogo Dalot wins it. And United are trying to pass their way through here. McTominay now has the ball. He's very good at getting forward. McNeil fouls him, but he plays on. Now it's Dalot, but to Rashford. Rashford has only scored 1 goal in the Premier League so far this season. And, United have really struggled for goal scorers this season because their top goal scorers have been Bruno Fernandes and Scott McTominay, who are both midfielders. Of course, people were expecting more of Rasmus Højlund when he came in, but I did the stats last night, and out of the 14 or 15 shots that he's had so far in the Premier League, Rasmus Højlund should have scored 4 or 5 of them at most. So, yeah, he hasn't been getting the service he deserves, Rasmus Højlund, and he's kind of working off of scraps in a way. But yeah, it's going to be a very good night for Kobbie Mainoo, his first start for Manchester United in his young career. He's only 18. He's just come back from injury, and Erik ten Hag said he was old enough and good enough to start for them. And a ball comes forward there from Bruno Fernandes. He tried to get it forward to Rashford, but in the end it was blocked by Branthwaite, who of course has been one of the best players for Everton this season. He was on loan at PSV last season in the Eredivisie, and he's done very well so far this season for Everton. He's managed to outplace both Mason Holgate, who has now gone out on loan, I think, to Southampton, and I think that's a United free kick. Ashley Young's moaning with the ref that it's not a free kick, but it's been given as a free kick. Garnacho's complaining of back pain there, because Young did kind of go into the back of him. But as I was saying, Branthwaite's managed to outplace Michael Keane, who used to be a Sean Dyche favourite at Burnley, at centre back. So that's how good he's been. He's actually outplaced someone who Sean Dyche is familiar with and is comfortable with playing. And there's Sean Dyche talking to one of the officials, And Dyche has a very good record against Man United. He's been very well known for being able to beat United with Burnley, and especially because of the Mark Goldbridge memes. Mark Goldbridge is a Man United fan who does live streams just like mine. He's actually a bit of an inspiration of mine when it comes to these. I obviously put my own spin on it, and I'm not as comedic as him. I'm a bit more serious, but he's still a fantastic commentator nonetheless. And he always has a meme where he, if Burnley beats him, he always goes, "Oh, it's bloody Burnley," always, that kind of thing. But yeah, United are on the ball now. Thank goodness Amadou Onana's not playing today, because, I would have got confused between him and Andre Onana at some point. Onana's had to clear the ball because he's had a poor touch there, and he's looking for options, but nobody's giving him any options. I suppose that's the problem with having Lisandro Martinez and Casemiro both out until Christmas. I mean, we can try and fill in the Casemiro role with Amrabat and have Mainoo as the 8, but yeah, I mean, if I had to talk about United's problems right now, I'd probably say that the main problems lie in the midfield and out wide on the wings, because whilst players like Alejandro Garnacho and Marcus Rashford are very skilled, right, they don't provide service. Garnacho's improving on his service, and Rashford is, but Rashford's not improving enough on his service. See, I think that the best attack that Man United can have is a front three of Amad Diallo on the right, Alejandro Garnacho on the left, and down the middle, I would go with Rasmus Højlund, because Amad Diallo can provide service, and so can Alejandro Garnacho, but Everton are on the ball here. They're trying to get the ball at the pitch with Jack Harrison, but a block was made there, I think, again by Garnacho, who's put in a very good display so far, very good work rate. Now it's, I think, Gueye. It's either him or Doucoure. I always get confused between the two. I think Gueye is number 27. And outside the box now is Garner. He plays it into the box. It goes. And I think that was by Doucoure. And it's out for a goal kick for United, because it went a little bit too far. Oh no, it was Gueye who went for the cross. Sorry. Of course, Gueye used to play for PSG. And he was actually part of the team that made it to the Champions League final back in 2020. He didn't start as the main CDM, but he was one of their players in that team. Of course, he's no longer there, and he's now at Everton, who are, of course, at the beginning of the season, people were touting them to be relegation candidates, but they've actually been very solid this season. They would be 13th in the league if not for their, or 14th in the league if it wasn't for their FFP charges, which date back to a couple of seasons ago. And of course, Everton fans were protesting before this match about it, and rightly so, because there have been other teams who have broke the FFP laws, such as Manchester City, and that's not rumours, that's confirmed. Someone actually leaked information that Manchester City had 116 FFP charges dating all the way back to 2009. Chelsea and Tottenham are also teams that are getting looked at for it. I'm surprised Man United aren't getting looked at for it, but yeah, we're just a really, really badly run club, I suppose. Dalot wins the header. Now it's McTominay. Dalot does do a high foot there, but I don't think it was too high, so it's not a foul. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Plays it wide to Luke Shaw. United are trying to get forward here, trying to break the Everton back line. It's very difficult to do so, though, because Sean Dyche's teams are very well run defensively. And that's a free kick for United. Ashley Young commits his second foul of the game. Is he going to get a booking? I don't think he is. It's his second foul on Garnacho. He is going to get booked. And that is Ashley Young on thin ice already. 20 minutes in. He's already had a red card this season against Liverpool. And yeah, that's a pretty blatant yellow card. He sticks his foot out. Garnacho gets past him. And I love Ashley Young. He was a great servant of Man United, but he is getting older now. And he's getting slower as time goes on. Father Time catches up with everybody. And he's still going very strong at 37, but he is getting older, and he's a bit slower than he used to be. And Everton fans are holding these leaflets that are in pink with the Premier League logo saying corrupt. And I'm supposed to be unbiased as a commentator, but I do see their point, because I am a Man United fan. I'm meant to be unbiased when it comes to when it comes to football and everything. I try to be unbiased, and I try to be level in my opinions, but this is something which I feel very strong about, and that is that Manchester City have had so many FFP corruption charges against them, and nothing's been done about them. And I think everybody knows the reason why, but nobody wants to mention it, because they don't want to get themselves on a death list. The English essay I've done in school is on sports washing and everything, and yeah, I feel I have reservations about some of it. Of course, that's a topic altogether that's altogether different, but I just want, I don't mind these countries hosting these races if they treat everybody equally. And people are going to say, oh, you're this, that, and the other in terms of religion. I don't really care about people's religions or values. I just want everybody to be treated equally. So, and I was actually talking to one of my girlfriend's friends about this last night, and about, how neurodivergent people are treated terribly, because her sibling is nonverbal, and actually her stepdad's autistic, and sometimes she thinks she may actually be. And it's so weird because like a few years ago, we'd have been considered to be, we'd have been locked up in mental institutions and places like that. I was right, by the way. Gueye is number 27. Doucoure is number 16. And Doucoure wins the ball back. It's a throw-in for Everton here, 23 minutes in. And it's still 1-0 to Manchester United. As you can see, Alejandro Garnacho with the only goal so far for United. And he's been very impressive so far. He's kept Ashley Young on his toes. And now it's Everton trying to get the ball forward. Luke Shaw wins it back. Now it's Kobbie Mainoo. And they're going to try and pick on him because it is his debut. McTominay commits a foul. Is he going to get booked for that? I reckon he will. And it wasn't a very good tackle at all. Or is that going to be a free kick for United? Is that a free kick for United or a free kick for McTominay? I think McTominay committed the foul there. And there was 3 of them going for the ball, 2 Everton players and McTominay. And I think he just goes in a little bit late on Young. And he does. He's trying to get the ball. And yeah, there's no malice in that. He's going for the ball. It's a booking. It's not any higher than that. It's not any more than that. It is a little bit high, but yeah, that's only a booking. McTominay's not trying to commit a foul there. He's going for the ball. There's no malice there. There's no intent there. And to be honest, I think it's a bit of, karma for Young's tackle on Garnacho earlier. Surprisingly, McTominay didn't actually get booked for that. I think he should have been, but Everton are very good at set-piece goals. They've had 6 this season, which is the 3rd most, behind only the 2 title protagonists last season, Manchester City and Arsenal. So this will be interesting to see if they can deliver from this. And it's Mykolenko. He's going to have a shot, but it's just about wide. And it's a goal kick for Manchester United. United haven't really been good at set pieces over the years because we've been more of a counter-attacking team rather than a set-piece team. Despite having Harry Maguire in our team, we just don't seem to be very good at actually scoring from set pieces. Our main players who are strong from set pieces are Casemiro and Rasmus Højlund, but neither of them are able to play tonight because of injury. Casemiro is going to be out until Christmas as well. Diogo Dalot just about keeps the ball in. Nope, never mind, he doesn't. It's out for a throw-in. And United are struggling here. They're trying to pass out from out the back, but they're not doing a very good job of it. The Everton press is very, very good, and United are trying their very best to play through it, but it's very, very difficult. I feel like I do better on football commentary than I do on Formula 1, which is a bit weird considering Formula 1's my expertise area. Dominic Calvert-Lewin on the ball, and Victor Lindelof wins the throw-in. And it was a good tackle there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, of course, Everton's top goal scorer in all competitions in the league. However, of course, it's Abdoulaye Doucoure who has the most goals for them so far this season. The guy who is going to be the main man on the touchline for United tonight is Mitchell van der Gaag, who is the assistant manager. And there's Eric Ramsey, one of the other assistant managers, along with Steve McLaren. I'm surprised it's not Steve McLaren who's the one that's standing up and doing all the instructions, but it's going to be Van der Gaag, and he's not many people know this about him, but Mitchell van der Gaag, he knows 5 languages. He can speak Spanish, German, Dutch, English, and I think Italian. I think those are the 5 languages he can speak. I could be wrong on that, but I think he's very multilingual. I think his wife is from another country, which is why he can speak another language. If only I had that dedication with Amelia, my girlfriend, who's from the east of Poland. She lives here, obviously. moved when she was little. Tarkowski commits the foul on Martial, and United have a free kick. And this is going to be really important because Martial starting tonight could either make or break United as a team, because either his work rate is decent, and his hold-up play is actually very good. However, his weakness is he's not got very much physicality, nor is he very good at shooting. Nor has he got very much pace. He's good at shooting, but he doesn't have either of the key traits. See, a modern-day striker usually needs to be good at one of those two things, and the best strikers are good at both of those things. Guys like Victor Osimhen and Robert Lewandowski, they're both good at physicality and pace. They can both win headers and score headers, and not Robert Lewandowski, sorry, Erling Haaland. They can both win headers and score goals because of their pace. And not many strikers are like that nowadays. And Martial plays it to Garnacho. Garnacho's going for a run here. He's trying to get past Jared Branthwaite. He doesn't manage to. And that was very good defending there for Jared Branthwaite to hold Alejandro Garnacho hostage there. Make sure he couldn't get the ball forward. And that's my brother getting mad at his games because he's only 6 and doesn't understand that there's nothing wrong with losing. Back to Andre Onana. We are 28 minutes here at Goodison Park, and it has been a very good performance so far from Everton. But Manchester United are 1-0 up here. Everton have had a very, very good press that they've put on so far in this match. And, I will say Everton deserve to have something from this game so far, but they don't, which is what they have to deal with themselves. But yeah, I've really enjoyed streaming this so far. I kind of enjoy streaming football more than I enjoy streaming motorsport, I think, which is a bit strange, but I love watching Man United play, and I have a huge passion for it. But Abdoulaye Doucoure's been booked here, and James Tarkowski is consulting with the ref, and I think that's Branthwaite telling Doucoure to go away, otherwise he'll get booked again, because you can't really get upset with the referee nowadays, because of course of all sorts of FA regulations and stuff like that. And it was a free kick for Everton initially. McTominay commit the foul. I think that he should have already been booked by now, so I'm surprised he's not been booked yet. I get why Doucoure was protesting, because that was a yellow card. In fact, McTominay's lucky not to have been sent off, in my opinion, and Dyche's just getting annoyed at the referee, saying, "Oh, McTominay definitely should have been booked by now, or more." And I think he's right. I don't know what the Man United bench is looking like today, but I'll have a quick look at it if I can. The bad thing is, right, I've got my computer right in front of the TV, so if I move it up, if I move my computer screen up like that, I can't see the TV properly, and I end up like going over the camera, if that makes sense, so you guys can't actually see me. But yeah, I've got the lineups here, and hang on a sec, there we go. And on the bench for United tonight, in terms of defense, in terms of midfield options, Sofian Amrabat is probably the best option to come on the pitch. So yeah, and the ball comes in, and it's a great save from Andre Onana. Dominic Calvert-Lewin wins the header, but it's a great save from Andre Onana, and he keeps the game 1-0 for Manchester United. And that is a brilliant save from Onana. You've got to react well to those, and it was kind of straight at him, but you've still got to react really well to those sort of scenarios, and he does. He makes a fantastic save, and it's still 1-0 to Manchester United because of that. And Martial wins the header over Tarkowski, surprisingly. Martial commits the foul. It's a free kick for Everton. But yeah, if I'm Eric Ten Hag, I'm bringing on Sofian Amrabat at half-time and moving Kobbie Mainoo to the 8, the centre mid role. United play with a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1, where they have a 6, an 8 and a 10. The 10 is Bruno Fernandes. The 6 is either Scott McTominay or Kobbie Mainoo. I think it's Kobbie Mainoo in this game, and the 8 is Scott McTominay. If I was Eric Ten Hag, I would take Scott McTominay off at half time, and I would bring on Sofian Amrabat, move Mainoo to the 8, and have him at the 6. And it's a shot, and it's saved from Onana, and it's another save from Onana, and it's cleared off the line by Kobbie Mainoo. And Everton should have scored there, and Everton are looking more and more dangerous in this game. And that was a fantastic goal and clearance there from Kobbie Mainoo, who comes in clutch on his Man United debut, his starting debut anyway. And yeah, that's very poor from United there. They should have been doing better, making sure that ball did not get into that situation there. The ball came through, and it was yeah, Maguire had a little spill there, and Mainoo gets it off the line. He saves United from, saves Harry Maguire, I should say, from second-hand embarrassment there, and Maguire nearly scored an own goal there. It came off Maguire's knee after McNeil tried to shoot, but Mainoo got it off the line just before Gueye could get there, and that is absolutely fantastic from Kobbie Mainoo, and that's what he does, you know. I've been looking forward to this day for quite a while, because I really rate Kobbie Mainoo, and I also really rate Doucoure as well. And here comes Everton on the counter attack, and it's surely going to be a goal, and it's not. Doucoure misses somehow, and that happened because Marcus Rashford got dispossessed halfway on the pitch, and that was really poor there from Marcus Rashford. Are you telling me this needs charge already? Are you actually kidding me? Right, hang on a sec. Hang on, I need to go and charge the computer. Hang on a sec. McNeil played the ball in. Doucoure should have scored. Rashford got dispossessed by Mykolenko, and that was really poor from Rashford there. He should not have lost the ball in that area, but he did. I don't even know if the charger will go this far. Hang on, I'm trying to get this plugged in. On this side or something? Yeah, it's okay, right, hang on. There. Right, there we go, it's working again. I've got it going again properly. And Dalot headers it clear. It doesn't go very far though. And now the shot comes off from McNeil. It's blocked once again by Kobbie Mainoo, who I would argue has been man of the match so far, along with Alejandro Garnacho. Nearly knocked that over. Phew. Right. But yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic block there from Kobbie Mainoo, and that most definitely stopped a really good chance for Everton there to make it 1-1. And Everton have been better in the last 10 minutes. The opening 10, United with a better team, but Everton have been better ever since, I reckon. Header clear. United are going to try and counter-attack here. The ball goes out wide to, I think that's Mykolenko. Ball came in, but it was blocked by Bruno Fernandes, and Bruno is giving instructions to his teammates. He is the captain of the team. It's more of a symbol nowadays than it is a true meaningful role. However, for some teams like Manchester City, but for Man United, being the captain is huge. Because you set the example for everybody else, I suppose. Garnacho plays the ball forward, and now is that Rashford? Yeah, I think Marcus Rashford's now on the ball, and Rashford tries to go around Young, but Young out physiques him, and that's again another really poor decision from Marcus Rashford. And he's been making a lot of them lately, and more United fans are calling for him to be dropped from the side. As I say that though, he wins the ball back from Young, and then he plays a poor pass, and Everton win the ball back. Ball comes over the top. Lindelof tries to win it. Maguire stops Calvert-Lewin from getting to it, and Maguire plays it safely to Onana. Now it's Kobbie Mainoo just outside the box, the United box. United are trying to move the ball forward, and that is a free kick for United. Doucoure committing the foul on Garnacho, who's been fouled quite a few times so far in this game. That's the third time he's been fouled. First time by someone who isn't Ashley Young. And it was Luke Shaw, that got fouled, and he's just coming back from injury now, so anytime United fans see Shaw getting tackled and it being a foul for United, it is not a good sign for United fans, including myself, because Luke Shaw's a phenomenal left back, and he's the best that we have at the moment. Ball goes out wide. Is Rashford going to get to that? No, he's not. Mykolenko comfortably gets it, and Rashford's been really poor so far tonight. I think Harry Maguire's had like a 5.5 out of 6, 5 out of 5 out of 10 performance. He's not been very good at all, but he's had a couple good clearances, but he's not had a great game. McTominay wins the foul. McNeil fouls him on the right hand side of the pitch. It seems that Rashford's playing right winger here, and Garnacho's playing on the left, which is quite interesting because most of the time it's the other way around, because Rashford isn't very good on both of his feet. Garnacho's slightly better on both of his feet than Rashford is. So nice Diogo Dalot plays it. He gets past James Garner. Now it's Kobbie Mainoo. Mainoo's trying to get the ball forward here. He's not really got an option though. Martial wasn't really giving him a very good option. Now it's Rashford. Kobbie Mainoo plays it in and it's cleared. Only as far though as Gueye, who's just outside the box. He plays it down the line and it's out for a throw-in for Manchester United. And that was a really, really good bit of play there from Man United. Kobbie Mainoo has been absolutely fantastic so far. He's probably been the best player on the pitch on his debut. He's stopped 2 imminent chances. And there you go. Under 18s Player of the Year last season was Kobbie Mainoo, the number 37. And many people are touting him for a very, very great future at this club. Although, don't put pressure on him too early because, you know, we've seen what happens to kids who are touted to be the next big thing and then they end up having injuries or they end up getting it to go to their heads and all this pressure that they go through, etc. Their mental health gets worse. So I'm going to try not to hype Kobbie Mainoo up too much here because, you know, mental health of the players is more important, and, you know, saying that they're doing well but obviously they can work on this and that is probably the best thing. And to be fair, I haven't noticed very many things that Kobbie Mainoo's done wrong so far today. What I'm going to do is at halftime, guys, is I'm going to look at the stats and I'm going to see how both teams have performed. I just realised this is the wrong way around. Kobbie Mainoo has the ball, he's played it to Maguire, now it's to Dalot, centre to Bruno Fernandes, but Fernandes loses the ball and in the end Everton win a foul due to Fernandes committing the tackle. It was a poor pass from Dalot which caused that, so I wouldn't blame Bruno Fernandes as such for that. I would be more partial to blame Dalot for not reading where Bruno was going there. Jordan Pickford's going to take this free kick. It's on the halfway line, so I think it's a little bit risky for him to be playing it here, but he's going to play it nonetheless. And well, Everton are very good from set pieces, as I said earlier. 6 goals in the Premier League so far this season. That's the 3rd most of any team. And you got to keep in mind they are 19th in the league, although, you know, technically in terms of games won, they're not. Harry Maguire makes the block, I should say, and I think it's a goal kick for United, and it is. And good defending there from Harry Maguire. He managed to seal out, I think it was Calvert-Lewin there, and stop a chance for Everton. So that is good for United. We are 39 minutes in at Goodison Park, and it is 1-0 to Manchester United. Alejandro Garnacho with the early goal for United, which puts them ahead. Everton have been the better team, though, I would say, in this first half. United have only had a couple of chances. Everton have been a little bit better in terms of making opportunities for themselves. And that's not a very good pass there from Bruno Fernandes. Kobbie Mainoo maybe should have intercepted it a little bit better. And it's Calvert-Lewin, but the shot is blocked by Lindelof. It only goes as far as Bruno Fernandes, who tries to clear it, but he doesn't get a good touch on it. And Doucoure plays it to Gueye. Now it's Garner. Garner plays it out wide. And the ball's going to come in here from Ashley Young. It's a great ball. And it's a header won by Calvert-Lewin, but it's just over the bar. And United are playing with their lives here. How many lives do they have before Everton finally strike? Surely Everton are going to eventually get a goal here because they have been performing so much better than United have in this first half. And yet they haven't been able to get a goal so far. It's a good header from Calvert-Lewin, but he just puts too much on it. It was a fantastic ball from Ashley Young as well to create that chance for him. And United are trying to respond here, but you know, it's difficult to respond to something like that, especially considering how good Everton have played in this first half. Their passing's been decent, but I think the main threat for them has been Calvert-Lewin. And here he goes again. He's going to play it inside to Doucoure, and it's surely going to be a goal, and it's not. Again, another chance for Everton. Gueye this time. And Man United are playing really poorly here defensively. Again, Harry Maguire gets beaten by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. No, sorry, it was Victor Lindelof, that got beaten by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And this is just really poor defensively from United. I mean, again, Lindelof and Maguire have to be doing better there, particularly Lindelof. And Maguire needs to be anticipating that pass a little bit better from Calvert-Lewin. And Everton fans are getting really, really annoyed because they're creating all these chances and nothing's coming out of it. United have done hardly anything in this game and they've got the goal, which is usually the absolute opposite. You know, usually it's the other team that hasn't created the chances and United are the ones creating the chances and not doing anything with them. But now it's Kobbie Mainoo, who I said has probably been one of the best players on the pitch so far today. Doucoure's been very good for Everton as well, I think. Now it's Maguire. He's trying to pick out a pass there. He ended up just playing it short to Rashford, and Rashford gets fouled by Gueye, and he's down. And Gueye goes for the tackle, and he stands on his foot. He's back going again though, and adrenaline keeps them going, I suppose, when you're in a situation like this. Now it's Dalot on the right hand side. He's going to try and whip a ball in. He does. It's a good ball, and it's just onto the back post. The ball comes in again, but it's hit off of an Everton player. I was going to say that's not. Oh, he was offside. Never mind. I thought it was a corner kick for United. And I was like, I thought it hit off of Garnacho on it. I think it did. But the ball came in from Dalot, and I think Martial might have been offside when the ball got played in, or Garnacho was offside. It was one of the two. But the ball comes up the pitch now from Jordan Pickford, and Mainoo tries to win the header from Calvert-Lewin. He doesn't manage to. Luke Shaw, I think that was. Oh no, sorry, it was Garnacho. Sorry, got the ball forward, but in the end, Everton just get the ball again. Doucoure now has it, but it's offside, and it's a free kick for United, just outside their box. But yeah, if I had to review the first half, I would say Everton have been very, very strong in this game, and they have been the better team so far. I need to go and quickly get my phone. Nearly screwed up there. As it turns out, Luke's not going to be joining us, but that's okay, because I think we can run it. We can do this ourselves. Although Luke is a very, very valuable member of my ragtag team, I suppose you could say. I'm trying to make this short and make it work. Yep. There we go. So 44 minutes in. And let me just tweet. United are very much on the defensive here, and Bruno Fernandes has got himself into a corner. He's cleared it though, and it's a throw in the end for. Hang on, let me just try and. I'm trying to copy the link of this and get it on Instagram. Garnacho wins the ball back. He's going for it. He's got the burners going, and it's a throw in for United. After a tackle from, I think it was either Tarkowski or Branthwaite. I think it was Tarkowski who made the interception there. What a phenomenal goal though from Alejandro Garnacho. There's going to be 2 minutes of added time, and it's been a solid performance from Everton. It's not been good from United at all in this match. United are lucky to be ahead heading into the half-time break, if they even do get to half-time in the lead. Everton's pressing game has been nothing short of amazing, and defensively United have been very, very poor. I know Erik ten Hag has had his disagreements with Victor Lindelof, but I would get Lindelof on the pitch for Lindelof off the pitch for Varane. I should say Varane was the one who was having issues with ten Hag. I should say Varane should be the one that's coming on the pitch for Lindelof here, and it's a high foot there from Garnacho, and. He's thinking, oh, you should be booked. That's what Young's saying. Young's like, what about me? And actually, no, it was a high foot from. Was it Young or Garnacho that committed the foul? I think it was Garnacho. Because Young won the ball, and Garnacho's foot wasn't actually very high, to be fair. I think it was just his knee that was quite high. And Young clattered into him after the follow through of winning the ball, but that's really poor defending from there from United. McNeil's now open on the back post, and the ball comes in. It's not cleared yet. Rashford headers it, and McTominay boots it up the pitch, rightly so. Rashford's gonna Martial, is that Martial or Rashford? Rashford's gonna run after it, and he got to that really quickly. Everton have almost got a foul there, but ref played on. Dalot's wasting as much time as possible and lets it go out for a throw-in. And I don't know what the referees are what the officials are angry about. There wasn't a lot of contact there, to be fair. I mean, it was a bit of a follow through by Bruno, but there wasn't much contact at all. I don't know why they're protesting. There's not a massive bit of contact on that. But half-time whistle's going to go any second now. Maguire has booted the ball up, and it is half-time between Manchester United and Everton. And, well, if I had to review the first half in one word, I would say, in 2 words, I would say overhead kick. Because what a display it was from Alejandro Garnacho. And we've got the display capture going, so I'm now going to have a look at the match stats. I'll go into OneFootball probably for this, because OneFootball is probably the best site to use for this. Either that or what about Opta? What's Opta like, I wonder? I've never actually tried Opta before. Let's see if it's got like live stats for everything, because obviously Opta's the site that most people use nowadays, isn't it? So yeah, I'm just gonna check it. You guys can see me good. You guys can. Okay, good. So yeah, this is a look at some of the match stats. Oh, this is the. Don't know why they're looking at last season. I'm looking this season. Let's see. I'm looking for today. Oh, it's only showing the ones that were in results. Okay, so I don't think I can do live stats. I'll try OneFootball then instead, because OneFootball's, yeah, I use OneFootball for a lot of stuff. There it is, and let me just check if there's anything that's going on my phone. I don't really think there's very much at all going on my phone, but someone subscribed to my channel, so thank you very much for that. And Gian Antonio's lost his podium. But yeah, what an overhead kick it was from Garnacho. I can't even describe how good it was. I mean, I'll try and show you guys a clip of it without getting copyrighted, but what a goal it was. I'll see if I can find it. See, look what's trending. What a goal. Let's see if it'll show a clip. Here it is. Right, so here's the clip of the goal. Ball comes into the box, and watch the goal for Man United this season. I want to see what they're saying about Kobbie Mainoo, because surely it's just going to be good stuff, because he's been absolutely fantastic so far. Casemiro and Mainoo in the dressing room. And yeah, this is spot on. Kobbie Mainoo and Garnacho have been running the show, because, you know, they have been absolutely fantastic. Garnacho's been our main attacking threat, and Mainoo's been our best player defensively. And Mainoo is everywhere. That comment's spot on. Mainoo is absolutely everywhere. But yeah, we're going to have a look at the match stats now. And let's see if I can find... Actually, no, I'll go into matches. It'll come up with... yeah, here we go. Right, so here's a look at the match stats. So, 2 yellow cards for Everton. Surprisingly, none for United. I think Scott McTominay should have been booked in the first half, but he wasn't. 56% possession for Manchester United. But the key stat is shots. Everton have had 10 shots to Man United's 2. 4 of theirs have been on target. Man United have had 1 on target. And Man United won 60% of duels. The live Premier League table looks like this. So Everton are in 19th as it stands. United go to 6th after being 8th ahead of this match day. Ahead of this game, I should say. So that would put them ahead of Newcastle. And it would put them just 6 points off the top of the table, which is Arsenal. And only 4 points off of Liverpool, which is nuts to me, considering we've played Spurs, we've played City, we've played Arsenal, we've played we've played quite a few of the top teams, and Brighton, and we're still up there. It's mental. I can't believe, like, we've played so bad and yet we're so high up the table at the moment. But yeah, if you look at the bench, I don't know if it'll show the bench or not, but the Man United bench looks a little bit like this. So this is what the benches are for both teams. If I was Sean Dyche, I would be getting Nathan Patterson on for Ashley Young in the second half, because I wouldn't want to risk a second yellow for him. And I would probably... Is Beto on the bench? He isn't. Okay, I'd probably bring Dan Juma on 65 minutes in for Calvert-Lewin. Try and get a goal. And then if I was Eric Ten Hag, I bring Amrabat on for McTominay, move Mainoo to the 8, and bring Varane on for Lindelof maybe. And that's pretty much all the changes I'd make, to be honest. I'll switch back to my football camera. There we go. But yeah, it's half time in this match, and to be honest, we're just going to chill for a little bit because we've got a little bit until the game restarts. Sounding a bit like a chicken there. But yeah, things are just quite relaxed right now. But yeah, they're showing the goal again, and I showed you guys that a minute ago. Honestly, absolutely phenomenal goal. And yeah, it's been the best goal of the Premier League season so far for me. It's an absolute rocket from Garnacho, and it was giving me Wayne Rooney against Manchester City vibes, because that was absolutely phenomenal. For lack of a better word, that was phenomenal. Trying to figure out, dude. I think maybe we could do a couple quizzes, perhaps, while we're waiting for the second half to start. I've never done. I don't think I've done like the players before. Tell you what, I will have a look at. I was just typing football quizzes. I can't remember the exact name of the site, but there's a really good site that isn't. I think it's Planet. Is it Planet Football I'm thinking of, or is it a different website? I don't remember. It's not Jetpunk I'm looking for. It's not BBC. Oh, who is it? Right, tell you what. I'll go into this site because I know this one quite well. The missing11.com website. It's got loads of mini games on it, and we're gonna do missing 11. Guess the lineup, and I'm gonna say goalie for Juve 2017, Buffon. So this is 2017 against Inter. Okay, left back will be Alexandro, I reckon. Let's see if I'm right. Alexandro. And then midfield. This is 2017, wasn't it? Right. Arthur Melo wouldn't have been there at that point. 2017, who's in the midfield for them? Bonucci and Chiellini will be the back line, I reckon. Let's see if I'm right. Chiellini and Bonucci. Karen Carney's one of the pundits alongside Michael Dawson and Roy Keane. Who'd have been the right back for Juve back then that had a really long name? Cuadrado hasn't got a long name. Who is it? Has a really long name that was a fullback for Juve. Tell you what, I'm going to play the QWERTY game. There we go. KLXCBB. Okay, right. So that's what we've got. I reckon. Let's see if that's right. Okay, L. Oh, Liechtensteiner. Hang on. I'm trying to remember how you spell his name. Lichstsa. No. Hang on. Lichstiner. Is that it? Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how you spell this. Hang on. Oh wait, hang on. Steiner. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. I got it. Right, midfield for them would have been. Well, I think Dalot would have been probably their attacking midfielder, and Higuain up front, maybe. Let's see if I'm right. Higuain up front, and then Dybala is the cam. And then Cuadrado on the right, and on the left would have been, I don't know, Pjanic would have been one of the midfielders, I reckon. He's coming to my mind. Yeah. Matuidi as well. Nope, it's not him. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. can't figure this out. Who is this? N F G J. No, I'm not gonna go with the Q. I'll go Y S F G J K B. Okay. Oh, Khedira, I reckon. Does it sound like Khedira? Let's see if I'm right. I am. Okay. And then left winger, Bernadette. Nah, his name is longer than 9. I'm trying to think who would it have been that would have been left winger for them back then. It wasn't Ronaldo, because Ronaldo was still at Juve at this point. Tell you what, I'll play QWERTY again. I'll go and do the QWERTY game again. J K L C B B N M. Oh wait, hang on. I M. Okay, there we go. Mandzukic. I reckon it's Mandzukic, but I don't know why they play him on the wing. Oh my god, why did he play Mandzukic on the wing? Surely that was a 4-4-2 and that wasn't like with... Okay, anyway, that's besides the point. We might get one more game in here while we're waiting for the second half to start. Let's see, footy tic-tac-toe. So the aim here is to get as many of the boxes done as possible. We're ready to go. I'm trying to see, why isn't this closing? It's really annoying. It's taking a while to load. I've got too many tabs open, that's why. Hang on, I'll close all these tabs. Since I know Luke's not coming on, I'll just close Discord as well. Okay, let's see if this will load. Okay, I'll exit the page. Tell you what, we'll just get ready for the second half now. So yeah, we're now into the stream. Hello to anybody that's watching this on Rewind, or if you're watching this right now. Yeah, I might be doing some... Second half's about to start. They're going through like adverts, just like a Sky Cinema advert. Hello to the one person that's watching. I hope you're having a very good day. I don't know who it is, but I might know you, I might not. If so, I hope you're having a good day, because I certainly am. This has been an absolutely fantastic day. End of the Formula 1 season, end of the MotoGP season. Man United are winning at the moment, which is probably not going to be the same at the end of the day, but we're just going along with it. Yeah, I was going to change my clothes because of the clash that it would have with the graphic, but I haven't. What a goal. They're showing the Garnacho goal again, and it's a world-class goal. There's no other way of describing it. It's a world-class goal. One of the best goals I've seen this season. Definitely. And we're getting ready to start the second half. I'll see if I can get tic-tac-toe working one more time, and if not, then I'll just give up on it. Oh, that'll be interesting. Man City v Tottenham in the Women's League. I think Man City should win that. They should win that, but they might not. Who knows? I've muted my mic, by the way. Did you see Garnacho's goal? No. It was world class, honestly. Was it? Who did the win? No, it's on right now. That's why I'm streaming. You finished? Yeah, I'm finished. I don't know where the remote is. I might wind it back so you can see it. Honestly, one of the best goals I've seen in my life. Honestly, it was giving me. Dad, do you remember that Wayne Rooney goal against Man City?
What, with the halfway line?
No, the overhead kick. That was exactly what he did. Overhead kick from Garnacho. I've muted my audio, as I said, so honestly, it was a phenomenal goal. You can go and look it up. No. Where is it? Where is that? Have you checked under there? Right, I'll quickly show you it. Honestly, phenomenal goal. I'll need to go back a couple minutes for it. Right, watch this. Watch this, Dad. absolute worldie. I'll turn my mic audio back on in a second. So Rashford is the ball, plays it to Dalot. Dalot plays the ball in. Watch this. Like I said, Wayne Rooney against Man City vibes. But yeah, I'm gonna head now, and I'm gonna go and turn my audio on. Could you? Thanks. Right, we are back for the second half, and we are ready to go. So, only one goal separates the sides. Heading into the second half, Alejandro Garnacho's goal in the very early stages of the game. It was 2.5 minutes into the match, although it's officially counted as 3 minutes into the game. So this has been a very, very entertaining match so far. Mostly Everton have dominated this match so far, but still both sides can battle for this win. And second half started. Sorry guys. Ashley Young is going to take the throw in here. And is that a foul from Kobbie Mainoo? Surprisingly, it's not been given as a foul. I think that was a foul there, but the referee thought otherwise. McTominay doesn't win an aerial duel, surprisingly. Gueye managed to beat him to it. And Garnacho's chasing down Ashley Young here. He's chasing down the ball. Pickford gets to it just before he does, though. And it goes straight back to the other end of the pitch to Onana. Pickford kicks it up and it just goes to the other side of the pitch to Onana. So, yeah, Onana plays it out, and United are trying to move the ball forward here. Now it's Kobbie Mainoo. Plays it wide to Alejandro Garnacho, whose goal separates the two sides in this match. Hang on, I'll move that down so I can see the screen a bit better. My computer screen down. Now it's Lindelof, who plays it out wide to Harry Maguire. And Lindelof gets the ball to Kobbie Mainoo. Lindelof now on the ball. Shaw. Trying to move forward here. It takes a slight touch off of, I think it was Harrison. Now it's Martial, who I've barely even seen in this game. Fernandes. Now it's Garnacho. And he slips and United win the ball back now. Now it's Fernandes, and it's got McTominay, but it's just over. And is that going to be a free kick for United? Is he going to go back for the free kick? Is he not going to go back for the free kick? What's he doing? Go back for the free kick, ref. Garnacho was fouled. He seems to be in a bit of pain. Let's see what happens. So he slips. Oh, yeah, that would have been a sore one. He slipped, and Bruno won the ball back. And then I think it was Branthwaite that fouled Bruno. Oh no, it was Garner, sorry, that fouled him. So what happened was, Garner basically just tripped up over Garnacho, and then Garner takes out Bruno. That should be a free kick for United there. Why haven't they given a free kick? McTominay literally kicked it just because he could. They should have given that back for a free kick, but they didn't, surprisingly. And it should have been the same earlier on, where Everton should have had a free kick, but Dalot just let the ball go out. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes trying to win the ball back. Gueye fouled by Fernandes. It's a free kick for Everton, and just outside of the halfway line, United are really struggling to deal with Everton's physicality here. And now it's Bruno Fernandes for United. He's trying to find an option going forward, but there's nobody making a run apart from Rashford, and even then he mistimes his run, and United are back to square zero. Back to square one, I should say. Now it's Lindelof. Now it's Kobbie Mainoo, who's playing really deep there. He's almost like a centre back. He's further back than Maguire and Lindelof there. And Maguire's having a little walk forward. He's played it, and McTominay's now acting like a centre back because Maguire's gone forward for some reason a little bit. And Mainoo's just walking around trying to find a good option. He's moved forward a little bit. He's played the ball out wide, and it's a very, very good interception from Young to block it, to header it out before Garnacho can get there. It was a good ball from Mainoo. It was a good idea, but didn't pay off in the end. Now it's Mainoo on the ball once again. He loses the ball to Jack Harrison. Now it's Branthwaite. Forward to McNeil. Plays switch now, and it's Harrison now on the ball. Out wide. He's up against Luke Shaw. He gets the ball in. Easy catch for Onana though. We're 50 minutes in, and it's still 1-0 Manchester United. Everton have been very, very good in this game, and they definitely should have at least a goal, but they haven't been able to capitalise on their chances, and Andre Onana has made some very, very good saves so far in this game. Onana plays the ball at the pitch, and it's a fantastic touch there from Diogo Dalot. Rashford has it, he plays it back to Dalot. Ball comes over the top, and it's straight to Scott McTominay, who plays it back to Harry Maguire, who plays it forwards to Marcus Rashford. And Rashford's trying to find a passing option here. He plays it back to Maguire in the end, and yeah, they're trying to find a way through, but Everton's press is, like I said it before, it's absolutely brilliant. Mainoo's trying to create a chance there, and he ends up giving the ball back to Everton. I hope you're enjoying the game. I'm just away to get myself a nice Mackies. Emilia, you're making me jealous. You're making me jealous. You're making me hungry as well. Actually, no, you're not. No, I had 2 sausage rolls. I'm happy. I'm not hungry anymore. Yeah. Oh. Everton are on the ball here. Calvert-Lewin now has it. He plays it centrally to Gueye, and now it's Doucoure making a run as Mykolenko, and Maguire made the block. Everton fans were wanting a free kick there, and United have played themselves through there, and they've managed to get themselves out of a really difficult situation. Rashford should have passed it to Maguire there, and instead he held on to it for way too long, and Maguire's out of position, and now Everton could have a chance to score, but they don't because it's a pure ball, and Lindelof headers it to Dalot. I don't know what Harry Maguire's doing so high up the pitch, but he is high up the pitch, and it's a bit weird, but I digress. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Martial, and that's surely a free kick, and he's not given anything, and that's a bit weird. Is he going to book Martial, or is he going to book... Who's he booking? Is he booking Martial for a dive? What's happened there? Right, so Bruno Fernandes plays the ball to Martial. That's a penalty! That's a penalty! Young fouls him inside the box. Clear as day, that's a penalty for United. That's a penalty. And he doesn't give it. Is he given a penalty, or... That should be a second yellow for Young as well. That is a foul. Oh, they're checking VAR. And they're checking for penalty. I don't know if it was inside the box or not. That's what they're checking for, maybe. No, it was inside the box. It was inside the box. So, they've got to give the penalty, and they've got to give Young a second yellow, surely. That's enough contact. You can't say that's not enough contact. That is 100% a penalty, and that is a second yellow for Young, in my opinion, because he's had a couple fouls already, and then he got booked, and he's had I don't think he's had any since then, but even then, that's still a second yellow. Martial, if Young doesn't stamp on his boot there, Martial's in 1-on-1, and it's a goal, I reckon. He's going to the monitor, and Young is looking very annoyed here. And I think United are going to have a penalty. He's going to the monitor, isn't he? And that is almost definitely going to be a penalty for United, because any time the referee goes over to the monitor, it basically just confirms it. And yeah, it's a stone cold. It's a stone waller. Stonewaller is what the saying is for a penalty that's 100% a penalty, or a free kick that's 100% a free kick, or a red card that's 100% a red card. That's a stone wall penalty. Stonewaller of a penalty there, and if that isn't given, then it's a travesty. The refs are bad, but they're not that bad. It was inside the box as well. You could see it from the angle. He was inside the box when it happened. That's not the best angle to look at either. And let's see, is he going to give it? He's not. He's going to take away Martial's yellow. And it's a penalty for Manchester United! and Garnacho is given a penalty, and I wonder, is Young going to be in trouble, or is it just going to be a warning? I think it's just going to be a warning for Young, but this is his last chance, or is it? Let's see, is he going to go over to Young? Is he going to go over to Young and give him another yellow, or is it just a penalty? I think it's just a penalty. Maguire's wanting another yellow for Young. Deitch and Pickford are protesting. You could say they're picketing. But you get it, because Pickford picketing. Anyway, it's a free kick. It's a penalty, I should say, for Man United. And so Young's protesting. Honestly, I'm surprised he's not been given another yellow for that. For protesting. Because that's two things he could have gotten a yellow for there. One for protesting and two... Why is Marcus Rashford taking this penalty? What? No. No. Why? Do not... Marcus, if you miss this, I swear. I swear. He's gonna miss it. He's gonna miss it. The man's got no confidence at the moment. He's gonna miss this. I can just tell. I can tell from a mile away. He's gonna miss this. Why is Van der Gagger Ten Hag put him on the penalties? Why is he giving him the penalty? Please, Marcus, please. Yes! Come on! 2-0! Marcus Rashford scores from the penalty spot, and it's 2-0 to Manchester United. Even though Everton should absolutely be in the lead, even though they are 2 goals down. It's 2-0 to Manchester United, and it is a fantastic penalty from Marcus Rashford, and it was a stonewaller. It was the right call from the referee in my opinion, and it is 2-0 to Manchester United. I'll put pen, and it was in the 56th minute. So that is 2-0 to Manchester United, and it's a fantastic penalty from Rashford. I thought he was going to miss. He didn't, and thank goodness he didn't miss, because I'd have been really annoyed. And that was 100% a penalty, by the way. You can't disagree with me. The contact was sufficient enough, especially when you're going at that pace. Martial wasn't even going that quick either. It is a penalty, 100%. And as soon as I saw that, I knew it was a penalty. I was thinking, why on earth did they book Martial? You can look back in a few minutes and see that. And they rescinded his yellow. They gave a penalty. I'm surprised Young didn't get a second yellow, but he is on thin ice now. I'm surprised Sean Dyche hasn't taken him off yet for Nathan Patterson. And Everton have a chance here. And it's a brilliant shot. And what a save from Onana! That is a phenomenal save from Andre Onana to deny Gueye of a fantastic opportunity to make it 2-1. It's a superb touch, and it's a beautiful shot, but it's a superb save from Andre Onana, and he is quickly proving himself at Manchester United. His first few games really weren't that great, but he's making up for it now, and that is a phenomenal save from Andre Onana. It's a corner kick for Everton, and he's kept United a clean sheet so far with his saves, and he's done it again there. He's headed it clear. He's punched it clear, I should say. Gueye, the guy who nearly just scored, he nearly scored a minute ago, I should say. Had the ball. Now it's Mykolenko who tries to get the ball into the box. Maguire headers it. Everton fans wanting a penalty for it, because there was a little bit of contact, but I don't think there was enough for a penalty. And United are trying to break on the counter-attack here. Now it's Rashford. He plays it through. And what on earth are you doing, Marcus Rashford? Why have you passed it like that? That could have been 3-0, and he's totally screwed it up by playing an absolutely dreadful ball, a dreadful pass. That he's just denied Man United a great opportunity there to go 3-0 up and get the game secured by playing an absolutely horrific pass. But speaking of horrific passes, Pickford plays a poor pass to McNeil, and it's the United throw-in. And it's on Dalot's side of the pitch. So, the right hand side. Bruno Fernandes kicks the ball up. Headers won by Tarkowski. United are trying to win the second ball. Maguire has it now. He wins the header. And Garnacho won a header. Tried to get it to Martial. And Everton player cleared it, and it deflected off of Garnacho. So now it's an Everton throw in on the right hand side of the pitch. Deitch is shouting, don't know what he's saying, but he's probably going 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1. I'm Sean Deitch, kind of thing. I don't think that's an offensive impression. That's just an impression I'm trying to do of him. Just like me doing an impression of Marcus Rashford would be like this. Yeah, well, I'm really happy with my goal, and I really want to improve, and I'm happy to have scored the penalty. I think that's a good impression of Rashford, but I don't know. Young, about to take the throw in. And he plays it to Jack Harrison. He's trying to get it to Young, and Rashford's left him way too open there. Why has Rashford left him so open there? That's my question. And the ball's come in. It's cleared only as far as Mykolenko, and it's not a very good shot, and it's wide, and a goal kick for Manchester United. But yeah, that was really poor defensive play there from Rashford. He was zonal marking instead of man-to-man marking, and he definitely should have been man-to-man marking there, because giving the ball to Young gave them a free opportunity at a shot there. Mykolenko nearly got it onto Calvert-Lewin, and it's a goal kick for United in the end. I don't know if it was meant to be a shot or if it was meant to be a cross for Calvert-Lewin, but that's a poor ball there from, I think it was Lindelof, and possession straight back to Everton now. Pickford now has it, and that is a really poor pass from Pickford. He should be doing better than that. He's got time on his hands, and he's shaking his head because he knows that he could have kept possession for Everton there. Now United have a throw in well, it's not a really dangerous position, but it's on the left hand side of the pitch, just outside the semicircle sort of bit. Well, I say just outside, it's pretty much at the semicircle bit, but obviously it's a throw in, so it's sort of that far out of the pitch, if that makes sense. And now it's Harrison. Branthwaite plays it back to Pickford. Pickford's still got the ball, kicks it up the pitch. Maguire wins the header, but Everton win the second ball. Shaw gets beaten by Harrison. It's Harrison. Lindelof manages to get the ball because it's a poor pass from Harrison. Now it's Rashford on the counter-attack. He's going to go for it. Now the question is, can he get the ball across, or is he going to go for it alone? He's going to go for it alone, and in the end he wins a corner. Tarkowski makes the tackle, and this could be a good chance for Man United here to try and get the game wrapped up at 3-0 if they can get a goal here. Or it could be an opportunity for Everton to strike on the counter-attack with the likes of McNeil and Harrison. Here goes their number one threat from set pieces, I would say, apart from Casemiro, the one that's the main threat on the pitch anyway. The main two are McTominay and Harry Maguire. So McTominay and Harry Maguire. McTominay has been phenomenal for Scotland in the Euros qualifiers, scoring 7 goals for them. And ball comes into the box, and United still have it. It's gone outside the area. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes plays the ball in, and it's cleared, but only as far as Dalot. Now it's again Fernandes, and he's on the left hand side of the pitch. He switches the play brilliantly to Kobbie Mainoo, who anticipates it a bit poor, but he still manages to get the ball. United have the ball here. Ball comes in. It's not a great cross, not enough height on it. Shaw wins the header. Mainoo tries to win the second header, and he doesn't, but Doucoure doesn't either, or Gueye, doesn't either, so that helps him out. United are trying to create an opportunity here. Rashford, I think it was, and it's a corner kick again for United here. And United are looking a bit better now than they were in the first half. They're actually creating attacking threats. They have a goal in the second half. Not as early on as they did in the first half, but they still managed to strike early on in the second half, 10 minutes into the second half. We are now 18 minutes into the second half. Rashford scored 7 or 8 minutes ago, and it's another corner kick for United here. Maguire and McTominay the main threats, and it's a really poor ball. Now it's Diogo Dalot who plays it to Kobbie Mainoo, and Mainoo's trying to find a forward pass. He plays it over the top, and it's a brilliant ball over the top, and Bruno Fernandes has got it, and surely, it's another corner kick for United. And that was a beautiful ball there from Kobbie Mainoo to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes was in acres of space, and he should have done better here. Bruno's decision making here was really poor, although there wasn't really an option for him in the box because nobody was trying to get to the inside post. So a corner kick was probably the best idea there. United go short, and now it's Dalot, and it's Diogo Dalot. Ball comes into the box. Garnacho, and it's Garnacho, and it's over for a goal kick for Everton. And that spell of good play for United is now over. Garnacho's shouting at himself, thinking that he could have done better. But to be fair, if he had taken a touch and gone for it, maybe he would have gotten a goal. It was a really, really good ball from Dalot, but Garnacho should be doing better there. Maybe take a touch before going for the shot, because he scored from that kind of angle against Barcelona in the Europa League last season. It was a fantastic goal. No, it wasn't Barcelona. Who was it he scored against from that angle? Was it Villa? He scored a brilliant goal from that angle. I think it was against Villa or Newcastle where he scored from that angle. It wasn't Newcastle. I think it was Villa where he scored from that type of angle. Now it's Martial. United's build up play very poor there, and Everton are counter attacking here with Jack Harrison, and it's in, and it's save again from Onana. Maguire got a touch on it, but it doesn't count as a pass back because it's a bit of defensive play. And again, United in transition, they weren't great. I think it's the best way to put it. They tried to counter attack, but Martial's pass was very poor. Maguire knees it to Onana basically, and United playing out from the back here. And Kobbie Mainoo has been absolutely fantastic so far in this match. It's Rashford, and again another poor decision from him. He's making a lot of poor decisions as Marcus Rashford, and he's struggling a lot to be able to, make the right decisions in the heat at the moment. He's losing the ball a lot, and apart from his goal, he's been very poor. I'd say that the best two players on the pitch today have been Garnacho and Mainoo. Fernandes has played okay. McTominay's been pretty invisible for most of the match. Shaw's been good. Dalot got the assist for the first goal, so you could say he's played okay. Martial has been woeful. The only thing he's done useful in this game was win the penalty. Apart from that, I haven't noticed him at all in this game. He hasn't made an impact at all. And Lindelof he's been poor. I think he's been the worst out of the two centre backs. Maguire's been okay. He's had his moments where he's been really good, but he's also made a couple of mistakes. It's mostly been Lindelof though that's been at fault for the defensive side of things. So if there's been errors, etc. Maguire tries to put the ball over the top, but there's nobody making the run, and it just goes straight back to Everton again. And that's the problem with United. They're struggling to find a way to create chances. Everton have found a way to create chances, and they're doing a really good job of it. United are struggling here quite a lot to create those chances. And Everton now have the ball with Ashley Young, and they're trying to play it from the back, Everton. Now it's Jordan Pickford. Is he going to boot it long? No, it's not. He plays it short, and he plays it to Branthwaite. Gueye and McTominay battling in the midfield there. Now it's James Garner. Plays it out wide to Ashley Young. Garnacho should be tighter on that, and it's a header over the top, and it's a corner kick for Everton. It was cleared by Victor Lindelof, and Alejandro Garnacho should be doing better there. However, you've got to be wondering, why is Bruno Fernandes not going for that tackle, not trying to commit to get the ball from Garner? And there's a lot of junk on the pitch being thrown by Everton fans about the about the Premier League being corrupt and the FA being corrupt. Ball's coming in here, and it's a really good one. It's a swerving one, and in the end Onana punches it and then he catches it, and it's absolutely fantastic from Onana there, and he has been absolutely superb today. He punches it clear and then realises that he's going to have to catch it, and he catches it really, really well. Now it's Onana, boots it long. Garnacho tries to win the header, but Young does a really, really good job at out-physiquing him, making him, not be able to win that header in the end. Young doesn't either, but he doesn't need to, because then it's a throw-in for Everton if the ball goes out and, he doesn't make contact with it. And that was his aim in the end there. And it's out wide now to Jack Harrison. Pickford's distribution there was very good. He's been very mixed in this game in terms of his distribution. and it's a chance here, and it's blocked from Dalot. He stops Doucoure, I think it was, from getting the shot off and trying to get a goal, and it's another good bit of defending from... it's another good block, I should say, from a United player, but it's poor marking again. And United getting ready for the corner. Another corner for Everton in this game, but United have been very, very good at resisting them today from set pieces, despite the fact that Everton are very, very good from them. And Branthwaite's having words with Onana. Martial's trying to get him to go away from him. And Branthwaite's talking to the referee about it, and Onana's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this, I didn't mean to do that." And the ref's trying to settle everything down before the ball gets delivered into the box. And they're jockeying for possession. Dalot clears it, only as far as Gueye. And now, ball goes out wide from Young. Fernandes tries to win the header. And I think that's Branthwaite that's down. United are trying to counter-attack here. And it's very, very well read from... I think it was... Who was that cleared that? I think it was Young that stopped Garnacho there. And yeah, Young's been very good. I think Young's been quite good in the second half. He wasn't great in the first half, but he's improved on that in the second half. And I think he's not been too bad. Lindelof tries to get it clear. In the end, Luke Shaw does. And it's Lindelof to Rashford. Rashford's not got any passing options, so he plays it to Fernandes. Now it's back to Rashford and again to Fernandes, and it's forward from Lindelof, and Rashford's released here. Release the hounds. It's in from Rashford, and it's almost in from Garnacho. Bit too much power on the cross from Rashford, and it was a really good opportunity to seal the game off there. And it was a fantastic pass from Lindelof to Rashford. Perfect amount of weight on it, but Rashford just puts a little bit too much on it for Garnacho to reach it. And Garnacho has to react with a shot instantly instead of being able to take a touch. Facundo Pellistri's coming on for Alejandro Garnacho, who's been phenomenal today. And Kobbie Mainoo's coming off the pitch. An absolutely fantastic debut from him. And he's coming off for Sofiane Amrabat. And that was an absolutely phenomenal debut from Kobbie Mainoo for Manchester United. And I think many United fans are saying to themselves, well, they can't wait for more to come. Garnacho with a world-class goal, for lack of a better word, at the very beginning of the game to kick United off here and to kickstart their match against Everton at Goodison. And perfect way to start it. And now Facundo Pellistri's on the pitch, and he's another player who is very, very talented. He's a bit of a different player to Rashford. Not Rashford, he's a bit of a different player to Garnacho. And Arnaud Danjuma's now coming on the pitch. And he is coming on for Dwight McNeil. And I think Nathan Patterson's come on for Ashley Young. Which is... those are almost the changes I would have made earlier. Except for Calvert-Lewin coming off. But yeah, I can see why he's kept Calvert-Lewin on. He's got Arnaud Danjuma on the pitch, who's not been very good for Everton so far. He's not really adjusted to the Premier League very well. He was at Spurs last season. He wasn't very successful there either. And that's a very poorly read pass from Everton there. And now United are trying to get the ball forward. It's headed out for a throw-in for United. Nathan Patterson's down on the pitch, so he'll be up against Facundo Pellistri and Marcus Rashford, who are probably going to rotate between wings. At the moment, it's Rashford that's playing on the left, though, and Pellistri on the right, because Pellistri does favour the right a little bit more. And it's Rashford, keeps the ball in play just about. Shaw has it. Good touch from Amrabat. Amrabat tries to pass it to Rashford. Maybe the better option was Anthony Martial there, but he doesn't play to Martial in the end. And trips up, does Mykolenko, I think it was. And Rashford tries to play ball forward. It's a very poor pass. Everton have it back again. And yeah, it's been very even, I'd say. Everton have actually been the better team in this match, but United have got the goals, and that's what matters in the end. Not who had more shots or who had more clear-cut chances or who had a bigger XG. What's most important is who's ahead at the end of the 90 minutes, I suppose. And Gueye had the ball there. Bruno Fernandes won it back. Martial plays the ball forward. And here comes Facundo Pellistri. He's not renowned for his physicality, but he's renowned for his technical ability. And here comes Fernandes. And it's in for Martial. And it's 3-0! Manchester United 3, Everton 0. Anthony Martial gets on the score sheet in the 74th minute. And that is game over for Everton. This has been an absolutely fantastic counter-attacking performance from United. A counter-attacking performance, not a possession-based one. And Martial gets himself on the goal-scoring sheet for the first time this season in the 74th minute, although it counts as the 75th. And this all starts because of a brilliant pass to Facundo Pellistri by Martial himself. And then what happens is Pellistri plays it to Fernandes. Fernandes plays it through to Martial, who breaks through past Branthwaite and makes it 3-0. No, sorry, not Branthwaite. Tarkowski, I should say. And that was a fantastic goal from Anthony Martial, who gets himself on the score sheet for United. And I can't even describe that goal to you, honestly. That is United perfect play right there. Absolutely fantastic. It wasn't like Garnacho's goal where it was... Well, Garnacho's goal was very good as well. His goal was phenomenal. I mean, like, in terms of his bit. But the build-up play for it was good. This build-up play was even better. And if United can keep doing this, then there's no stopping us. I know it is Everton, but... And they are kind of in a relegation battle. I mean, I don't think they are. I think Bournemouth and Co are the ones in a relegation battle. But on comes Aaron Wan-Bissaka for Luke Shaw, who's had a brilliant 75 minutes on the pitch on his comeback. If I can adjust this, can I adjust this a little bit? Give it smaller. Here we go. But yeah, it's been a brilliant comeback from Luke Shaw. It's been a brilliant comeback from Kobbie Mainoo as well. In fact, it's not even a comeback because he wasn't playing for United before the injury, but he is now, and he was absolutely fantastic today. United have been the better team in the second half. The first half, Everton were the better team, but yeah, United have been the better team in the second half, and they have absolutely taken their chances. And you know what's stopping them from going for a fourth goal, in my opinion? You know, every goal matters in football. Goal difference is still very important. I don't know if it goes into head-to-head record or if it goes into goal difference now, but yeah, it's really important, goal difference. Now it's Everton on the ball, and it's in. Oh, I thought it was in for Everton there. I thought it was going to be 3-1, but it came off the crossbar. Wan-Bissaka should have been doing better there against Mykolenko, but then again, that's Pellistri's man. Oh yeah. Sorry, no, it wasn't Wan-Bissaka that was trying to fight. Was it? I think Wan-Bissaka was the one who had a one-on-one with him, and he should have done better there. But yeah, I mean, is that going to be a handball? And no, it's not. I thought it was going to be a free kick for United there because I thought it was a handball, but there wasn't. And Everton now have possession again on the halfway line. They're trying to get the ball forward. They're trying to get a goal back, but they're not going to score 3 goals in 13 minutes. No team could do that against United. This current United team, because United aren't great. We aren't great, I'll admit that, but we're not that bad. Wan-Bissaka's on the ball. He tries to pass it forward to Pellistri, but he just passes it straight to an Everton player, and in the end it's like for a throw-in. I didn't even know where the ball went there. I was confused for a few seconds. I was like, where's the ball gone? It's a throw-in for Everton. Now it's Mykolenko, I think. Plays it to Gueye, and now Parsons got it. He's in the duel with Rashford, who of course he played against last international window. Now it's Rashford, and again he's trying that stupid skill. Rashford's trying that skill, and he's got to stop doing that skill. He's got to just try and play through without trying to look like Neymar when he was at Santos. Just try and play through them the best way possible. Don't try and, do some skill moves. And that was a good bit of... There was a good seal out there from Harry Maguire there. Andre Onana again, just getting the ball, and now it's Sofian Amrabat, Victor Lindelof, Onana, and now United are playing out from the back again here. They've been very good at it in this game. Maguire, Fernandes, now it's Martial, and again Martial's been out physiqued, and if that's Højlund, that's not happening. That's all I'm saying. Højlund would not get out physiqued like that so pathetically. He was pushed out the way as if he wasn't even there. And he definitely should have been doing better than that. Diogo Dalot's taking the throw in. He plays it to Lindelof, and that is really poor communication. And Everton have a throw in now in a really dangerous spot. If they can capitalise on this, then they could get a goal back here. Nathan Patterson's taking the throw in. He's trying to find a good option. Jack Harrison's one of them, but he ends up playing it in the end to James Garner. Everton trying to break through this United team, and they've already done it several times in this game, but they haven't been able to capitalise on those breakthroughs. Pellistri's trying to win the ball back from Mykolenko. He doesn't manage to on the first occasion. And now it's Branthwaite. Plays it to Tarkowski. Tarkowski plays the ball over the top. Wan-Bissaka knows where it's going and he just picks it up. Now it's Pellistri. He plays it back to Maguire. He just about keeps it in. And that's really poor from Pellistri there. He shouldn't be playing that pass to Maguire. And he should have actually held up the play and wait for Wan-Bissaka to make the run. And he's made up for it with that interception there. He plays it to Fernandes. And Martial, again, it's a poor pass, but it's not Martial's fault there. It's really poor from Bruno Fernandes there. And Wan-Bissaka only clears it as far as Garner. And it's over. And United's passing in the last few minutes it's not been great. We were good at playing out from the back earlier on in the game, but things have gotten slightly worse now. And Everton are making a sub. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is coming off the pitch. Is that Chermiti that's coming on? It is. Yusuf Chermiti is coming on the pitch for Dominic Calvert-Lewin for the last 10 minutes of the match. And United are going to be trying to get that fourth goal, just for goal difference. And Everton are going to be trying to get one goal here because they need to take something from this game. I mean, they've been in really good form recently. Actually, they've only lost one game in their last 5, and that was against Liverpool. They drew against Brighton and they won their other 3 games. One of which was against West Ham. Although West Ham haven't been in great form themselves, United have absolutely ran amok today. And it's Rashford who plays it through to Fernandes. Now it's Pellistri. Is Pellistri going to try and get on the goal scoring sheet? No, he plays it to Martial. And it's Bruno Fernandes who's up against Garner, who used to be his teammate at United. And Fernandes is now on the ball. He plays it to Pellistri, who is just outside the box. Back to Fernandes. Now it's Pellistri again. Pellistri's trying to get a ball in, and there's nobody on the front post again. And how's Martial going to expect to get the ball if he's not on the front post? That's my question. Pellistri again trying to get the ball, and that's a free kick for United, and he does a very good job, Pellistri. Since coming on, I think he's made a good impact, but he did make a mistake earlier on with the pass to Maguire. He has been very good, Pellistri, since coming on, but yeah, that is a foul there. And I'm wondering, why don't we just play Garnacho instead of Rashford and play Pellistri? Pellistri's been really good since coming on. He's been better than Rashford. I've barely noticed Rashford this game. Pellistri's done more in 10 minutes, or however long he's been on for, than Rashford has in 90, or in 83 minutes, I should say, because that's how long the game's been on for. Rashford scored the penalty, but apart from that, he's done hardly anything else. I mean, he got involved in the build-up play for the goal, but for the first goal, but apart from that, he's not really been very noticeable at all today. Lindelof offside, so in the end, it's a free kick for Everton. United were trying to get a fourth there, but in the end, Lindelof was offside when he tried to header it to Pellistri. We've got 7 minutes left plus added time, and it's been a very, very strong performance from Manchester United. Hannibal Mabry's going to be coming on the pitch for Martial. Don't know what that's supposed to be all about, but yeah. It was a good goal from Martial. a very, very well constructed one, and he did win the penalty. But first 60 minutes he was first 50 minutes he was barely noticeable. He did put in a bit of a shift, but Hannibal Mabry's now on the pitch. I believe he is now going to move out wide, or Bruno Fernandes is going to move out wide. Hannibal Mabry's going to move to the 10, and Marcus Rashford is going to go down the middle, I reckon, with Pellistri on the left. I think that's how United are going to line up now, or Hannibal's just going to go onto the left and Rashford is going to go up front. Dalot plays it wide. Now it's Pellistri. Oh, saved by Pickford. It was a good shot from Pellistri, but not enough power on it. Pickford makes the save, and it's still 3-0 to United. And Everton are now trying to counter-attack with Gueye. He plays it to Jack Harrison. Gueye. Out wide to Patterson, who headers it to Harrison. Now it's Patterson again. It's a poor touch though, and Onana's going to claim it. And you could tell as soon as Patterson had gone for that and made that touch, you knew he wasn't going to get that ball, because Onana was on him like a salmon, like a leaping salmon. Now it's Amrabat. Plays it to Onana. Now it's wide. To Wan-Bissaka. He plays it back to Onana again. Of course, there are rumours going about that Aaron Wan-Bissaka could switch allegiance to the Democratic Republic of Congo after not playing for England professionally anyway. I think he's been in the squad for friendlies before, but he's never actually played for them. Wan-Bissaka makes a very good tackle there, and in the end it's out for a goal kick for United. I think Danjuma might have gotten a tiny little touch on it, although we will see if he actually did or not. And it does come off Danjuma. That is a goal kick to United. Good call from the referee. And goal kick for United. Onana takes it. Is he going to shoot? Is he going to hit it long? Yes, he is. He just hit it long. And Rashford's going to try and beat Branthwaite. He doesn't manage to in the end. And Amrabat's been out-physiqued by James Garner there. Now ball comes in from Harrison. It's headed by Lindelof. Only as far as, I don't know who that actually was that ended up getting that ball in the end. I think it was Danjuma. He tried to play it in, but Maguire headed it clear. And now United have the ball again. Nope, never mind. Poor touch from Pellistri. And it is back on Everton's feet. More specifically at Gueye initially. Now it's James Garner who's on the ball. He plays it out wide. Wan-Bissaka's given a bit too much space there to Danjuma, and Amrabat ends up winning it. It's a clearance, but it's not a very good clearance. And Hannibal's trying to win the ball back. He nearly does. He's still pressing, trying to win the ball back, and he has just come on the pitch, so he is going to be the most active player out of the whole team, because he's going to have the most energy, having been on the bench for 80 minutes. And surely that's a foul. The referee's going to play on. Shot gets off. And now it's Pellistri who plays it to Bruno. And on the counter-attack, United go again here. Sprung from their cages. Here comes Rashford. He tries to play it across to Fernandes, and it's a corner kick. It's a fantastic interception there from Tarkowski to stop a 4-0 demolishment, most likely there. It was a brilliant ball from Bruno Fernandes. And Rashford actually did make the right choice here, playing it out wide to trying to play it to Bruno. But in the end, it's a superb block from Tarkowski. And United have been absolutely electric tonight in the second half anyway. First half not necessarily, but in the second half they've really got going. And my man of the match today would have to be Kobbie Mainoo, because his first half performance was absolutely fantastic. And he was the best player in the midfield today for United. Fernandes was okay. McTominay has been invisible for most of the match. And Harry Maguire wins the header. It's not a very good header though, and in the end it is a goal kick for Everton. I don't know if it was out of play or not. It was out of play, and Pickford's like he's like, we're already 3-0 down, stop making me suffer even more. Everton are trying to pass forward here. They're doing an alright job of it. Tarkowski's moving forward. He played it to Branthwaite earlier, and he tries to pass it forward, but it's a really poor ball, And United are going to have another counter-attack here, and Everton's high line is making them suffer. Rashford really should have got to that before Branthwaite did, but he didn't. And I'm really surprised Branthwaite outpaced Rashford there, considering what Rashford's pace is at his peak. And one last sub for Everton here. And I don't actually know who that is coming on. Doucoure is coming off. He's had a very good game, I'd say. He's been quite good. He hasn't been able to contribute as much as he has in other games though, and Lewis Dobbin comes on the pitch, one of the homegrown talents of Everton, for a couple of minutes. And now Dalot is going to take the throw in. Who's he going to play it to? Is it going to be Hannibal he's going to throw it to? No, it's not. He plays it to Rashford, and Rashford's trying to get the ball out for a throw in, and it's a throw in to Everton in the end. Tarkowski wins it. And it's going to be Nathan Patterson to take it. He signed from Rangers. He was a product of the Rangers youth system. And Rashford's annoyed about the fact that it's their throw-in and not United's. McTominay wins the header. He just plays it straight to his Scotland teammate Patterson, who originally took the throw-in. And I don't know how many minutes of added time there's actually going to be. There's going to be 6 minutes. And United are going to try their very best to try and get another one here. Wan-Bissaka wins the tackle, and he has the ball now. He's gotten past 2 players, but then he's lost the ball to the third, and Everton are on the counter-attack here. A shot gets off, and it's the first one that Onana hasn't saved. Chermiti hits it, but it's just wide. First one that Onana hasn't saved in a while. Question is, would he have got it if he had gone in? He might have. I'm not sure, though. It was an absolutely brilliant shot from Chermiti, just not enough accuracy on it. He had the right amount of power, just not the accuracy that he needed. And Lindelof's now on the ball. Plays it to Hannibal Mabry. Now it's to Diogo Dalot. Still Dalot on the ball. And it's Hannibal. Hannibal's been filled from behind. Is that going to be a booking for Gueye? I think it will be. And it is indeed a booking for Gueye. I noticed something. Man United, I don't think Man United have had a single yellow card in this game. They may have had one. And it's Gueye with his third yellow card of the season. Idrissa Gueye, his official name, but he goes by Garner. That's his nickname. So I call him Garner. And there's Kobbie Mainoo, who I think is getting man of the match. And he is. And he thoroughly deserves it. Number 1 in successful dribbles. Number 1 in final third entries. 88% passing accuracy, I think it was. Oh, no, never mind. Garnacho got man of the match. I think Mainoo personally deserved it, but Garnacho got it nonetheless. And absolutely fantastic performance from both of them. They were absolutely fantastic tonight to watch, those two. And another great performance from Alejandro Garnacho. However, question is, what will he be like when Rasmus Højlund comes back? Same with Luke Shaw, when you ask that question. Ball over the top from Maguire, and it's just going to run out for a throw-in for Everton. Hannibal was trying to chase it down against Nathan Patterson, but in the end, he couldn't get to it. And here's a replay of that absolutely scintillating goal from Alejandro Garnacho, and no keeper in the world is going to save that. It's the sort of goal you get once a season from a team.
You have to play games with me.
Maybe later. A couple minutes, okay? A couple minutes, I promise.
Yeah. Leon, my car is in the water, the blue car.
Oh no!
How can I get out?
Luke's car is in the water, his blue car is in the water. I don't think he's talking about real life, I think he's talking about a video game. Patterson plays the ball in. It's cleared only as far as Garner. McTominay makes the interception. No, never mind. It was Mykolenko that actually got it, and it was McTominay who made the interception. 3 minutes to go here at Goodison, and it's been a dominant performance from United. Everton fans leaving early because of how poor they have been today. And this has been one of the best, probably the best performance from United this season in terms of the second half performance. The first performance is something to be questioned, however. Everton had 10 shots in the first half, 4 on target. United had only 2 shots, one of which was on target, and that was the goal by Alejandro Garnacho. The second half's been different altogether. United have been a little bit more dominant. And ball comes in the back post, and it's cleared off the line. And that just shows Everton's luck tonight. That's 2 goal line clearances now that they've had. And Rashford's trying to win the ball back. He doesn't manage to in the end, and it's a throw-in. And the ball comes in. The header's won by Tarkowski. And the second ball is won. And then Harrison tries to volley it in, but it's blocked and cleared off the line. And Dyche's just thinking, my luck today's been so bad. And it has been. Everton have tried their best, and they were the better team in the first half. They've put in a very good performance in the first half. The second half, though, they just ran out of steam. That's my mum with the Hoover. It seems they just ran out of steam by the end. And, yeah, United thoroughly deserved this win. It's been a fantastic performance from them, and they deserve nothing less than... Well, maybe they did deserve to concede a goal, but they made some very good blocks offensively. There's Darren Fletcher, who's the technical director, and Ten Hag shaking the hands of the people who are sitting around him. There was fans that were having their phones out filming him. I mean, who wouldn't want to film having the Man United manager walking past you? That's my question. 45 seconds to go. Can Everton get a goal here? Gueye has a chance, but it's blocked by Lindelof. And Harry Maguire up against... Oh, it's just over. I think it was Mykolenko. Or no, sorry, it was Dobbin who put it over the bar. And United have only got 20 seconds, and then they can start celebrating. Although I think that the United fans started celebrating long ago. As soon as that third goal went in, the celebrations already began, and it seems as though this game is an eternity for Everton fans. As soon as that third goal went in, by contrast to United fans. And Hannibal Mabry now has it. He plays it back to Onana, and I reckon if Onana just boots it up the pitch, it'll be full time. And it is, and it's a fantastic performance from Manchester United. It's a 3-0 win against Everton, and it's a beautiful goal from Alejandro Garnacho, a rightful penalty by Marcus Rashford, and a tricky little finish from Anthony Martial that secures the game for Manchester United. There will be those who say that Everton had the better first half, but, well, they didn't get any goals. United kept a clean sheet, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. It was a fantastic performance by Kobbie Mainoo and by Alejandro Garnacho today, and also by Facundo Pellistri in the second half. And United thoroughly deserved the win based on their second half performance and how convincing it was. They were very unconvincing towards the end of the first half, but by the end of the second half, it was a walk in the park for them in the end. And yeah, thank you very